Welcome back to an episode of We Are in the Infirmary and figure out what's going on with the bar. What's in the box? Well, after we've... Yeah, now we can loot things. Get kidding me.
Don't burn yourself.
Everything in here is red, right? Everything. But once we are in the infirmary, we can loot things now. That's just amazing. Okay. Unbloody believable. So there's a practice sword, training shield, other thingies, toy blocks. Wow.
Focus.
Poor fellows. Let's just take everything that they play with. And if bank, yeah, that's definitely stuff that kids are supposed to play with. As long as it's an empty bottle, that's good, right? So it's that one, and that one. For some reason, the elegant chest is something that we need to be careful with. Bought him something over there. It's just, come on, and chest. Oh, so
Best be on my way.
Let's see what else we got. We got some wooden barrels, some other shenanigans. What's this one? Dormitory Roster.
This one's gonna be good.
Interesting. Nothing. It's a nice area to actually get like bags and backpacks from. The other items may not be that important. Okay, what about this stuff up here? Another wooden chest. Come on. Why can't I sell this thing? Or turn it into another weapon. Let's just melt it back together into sludge. Draw it out into something more powerful. The Folly of Zerthimon. Okay, looks like we found ourselves some interesting stuff. The Folly of Zerthimon. Stone disc of Githyanki runes carved into it. Common tongue. Good. After Mother Gith freed us from our illicit bonds, Mother Gith traversed the plains, discovering civilizations thriving among the stars. She conquered, she colonized, she controlled, and all the while Zerthimon questioned. He and his disciples struck with words. He claimed that because the Gith had been born anew, we did not know ourselves, that in building an empire we proved ourselves no better than our former slaves. Slavers even. Gith retaliated with silver, so began the war for the one sky. Upon his inevitable defeat in the blasted plains, Zerthimon's faithful retreated to Limbo, and there they remain, languishing in their lethargy they carved, free of inner fire, free of purpose. They call themselves the Githzerai, those who spurn Mother Gith, who call them Hishalaki, the unforgivable. Interesting. And we got more wares to sell. Sweet. So what about those fellows? Perinda.
If I'm seen speaking with an Istik, Captain Therazin will never let me join the patrol.
Why do you want to join the patrol? Last patrols I have seen were dead.
I've not met an Istik before. Do you all look like that?
Well, we definitely talk in a posh accent if you really want to know.
Istik, are you supposed to be here? Maybe I should report you to the Savage.
Maybe. Or maybe not. Okay, let's look in this other little room over here. Oh yeah, the Dormitory Roster. Can I take this one with me? Looks like it. A roster of duties written in the common tongue, including cleaning, hunting, pest control, surveillance, patrol, combat practice, weapon maintenance, and armor polishing. It bears a reminder to all residents of Crash Elag that communications must be written in or translated into common as required by the studies curriculum. Interesting. It's nice that they actually translate that.
The young must abide them, or bear the Savash's barbed whip.
But why? Why is it so important to translate stuff?
Focus. Focus.
I mean, it's good for us because now we can read it, actually.
Slow down.
Without the Githyanki, we would be somewhat screwed. And look at this, we can't...
This Cresh's bum.
Gustel Stornagos employs some intensive methods for a healer.
Intensive. Lae'zel, what did you say? This Crash's bunks look entirely too soft for my liking.
What business have you in a Cresh dormitory, Istik? Move along.
Well, looking around business, and there is more stuff to loot. Okay. So, now the infirmary might be...
This one's gonna be
Wait a
good.
minute. I thought there was something up here there. Weird. Okay, we have to figure out what's this box stuff supposed to do.
Not now, Kachuki. We're busy.
Mm-hmm. I see that. Now what's in that chest? It's making an awful noise.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Mm-hmm. Whatever it is, I think you should stop. It's clearly not having a good time.
No.
Alright. Yes, stop it. Let that thing out. If you won't stop, then I want in. How do I play? Whatever, I've got better things to... Okay, if we play that, we could try to break the chest. This is my way of doing that. Okay, let's just try the... We could also just go for the first one. Yes. No. Let's try. Maybe we can destroy the chest.
Oh, the Istik wants to play. What do you say, Rajak? Shall we play with the Istik?
Yeah. Let's play.
You lose, Kachuki. Go play by yourself.
Aim. Breathe.
Okay, I had enough. Let's lockpick the thing.
That was good. Your face, Kachuki.
Okay, there's a Gremishka in there. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. So we open it up, and there's a Gremishka in it, and it's attacking us. Okay, wait a minute. Do we have advantage against it? We can't move anyone closer, so the only thing we could try to do is like a sneak attack, which we need advantage against, and cunning action high. Oh, come on! This is stupid. Just because the others are hiding doesn't mean that... Okay. Whatever. Let's just do the attack. You gotta be kidding me. I got a critical miss. Okay. That was quick. Kill steal. The question is, who's the bigger monster now, huh?
Looking ahead.
Your face.
Damn it. That was not the one I wanted to talk to. And he slides on the floor. Strangely.
Weren't expecting that, were you, Kachuki?
No, actually not. But those Gremishkas can be very annoying. So...
Leave me alone. I can't afford to be reported to the captain.
Someone is very pissed.
If not over, then through. Must be nice to wander about wherever you want.
Yes. Pretty neat. Can't you do that yourself? I mean... are you incapable of doing that? It's very interesting, actually, right? The concept of freedom of movement or freedom of roaming wherever you want. Not everyone can do that. Not everyone can even understand that concept, right? Let's see. Can we help him at least?
I think it's starting to come off.
Perfect. What did I even use in terms of coloring? Okay, wait. Can I try this again? Okay, starting to come off. I mean, wait a minute. We can only use that.
Better not be cursed.
Could we maybe help
Not the
him?
artistic breakthrough you were hoping for, but it has a certain unorthodox charm.
Modern.
Hey, good looking.
Thank you.
Nice.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in
It
it.
is. So, what's that one all about? So this goes that way, and this one goes that way. An acid pool. Warrior. Vu'un. Wunderbar. Wunderbar, wunderbar, wunderbar. Are we?
I'd expect to see 15 eggs at the very least.
Yeah. Stealing a Githyanki Egg might be a bit tricky now. Yeah, there's one. Oh, look at this, some wardrobes. Finally something to loot. Oh yes, loot is good.
Okay.
We have to clean everything up. So it... Perception fail. There's a crystal vase that may or may not be destroyable. Let's just be careful where we are going. Really now?
Best
Okay.
get going.
It's everybody's perception seem to be going around like that. Oh, don't touch the waters. Oh, wait a minute. I can only have one.
I crave blood. Take heed. I see a trap.
Okay. There's some racks over here. Notice to Varsh Ko'uu.
I've got a long road ahead.
Click and read. This message has been inscribed in the commentary. Ko'uu, a new batch is arriving soon. Ko'uu, like a cuckoo. Neat. If you are still holding out hope for the hatching of that final egg, give up. If it can't hatch on its own, it's not worthy of joining our ranks. Destroy it and move on. Githyanki Egg. Oh. Well, that's not good. Let's see.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Maybe I could try to move that a little bit. Could it? No. Brazier cannot be moved. Let's be careful. Gas pit is over here. Does it? Yes! Rags. Rags are amazing.
Is that blood? No. Never mind.
Yeah, is that blood? Is it my own one? No. Okay, good then. Everything's fine. So...
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Armor class reduction by 1. Okay. Yeah, it's something that I Cobalt Sky for 1. Every time I see acid on the floor, I always think, is it like dangerous acid that burns your skin, or what kind of acid is it?
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Glyph of teleportation. Thank you. Well, this is kind of a giveaway what it is, right? Okay, this information should not be visible for us, I think.
Is Stick permitted to view the birthing pools now? These are strange times. Step carefully while here. Our hatchery is protected by lethal safeguards. I do not wish to pick your remains from them.
Alright. I thought the hatchery would have more eggs.
Most are hatched. Only one remains. Monitored by Varsh Ko'kuu, the caretaker of our young. You may speak to the Varsh if you wish. but stay away from the egg. There will be no second warning.
Why do I need to stand away from the egg if they want to destroy it anyway? That makes no sense.
You linger still.
I'd like to speak to the caretaker. Also, before that, we got some Summerlum. It's not Summerlum. Sun Melon. Divine Bone Shard for the Universal Resistance thing. What does it do? Elixir of Universal Resistance. Gives you Universal Resistance, probably. We don't have that many wares. And I could balance the offer with that much. Balance it a little bit and butter away. Resistance to acid damage. Do we actually take acid? I don't think so. I think we should be good. But I like to speak to the caretaker.
You will find Varsh Ko'kuu watching over his clutch of one. Follow the rocks through the acid, but do not approach the egg.
I would approach the egg because... Okay, wait a minute. I want to know if I actually take damage if I step into the acid. Okay, I do take damage. Thank you. Now we know. There are more! Okay, this is some unexpected happening there. If you load, then the traps get visible for a split second. I think this is not intended to happen there, but alright. So how could I make it so that I can get to the oh, no, I know. We could try to... Okay, moving the wardrobe doesn't work. Moving the granite bench also does work. What I need is something large and rectangular that doesn't take damage if placed in an acid pool. So acid really does deal damage here.
Still breathing.
Tricky.
Despite everything.
Also,
One day I'll catch a break.
I have to be really careful to not accidentally step in here. Like, what happens if I were to do that? They do not step into dangerous terrain. For now. Which is good. Let's enhance our own lead. And I'm gonna go like that. Oh. Where was I clicking? Somewhere over here. What did the game think? That I'm clicking somewhere over there? Not cool. Absolutely not cool.
There's a trap.
Please don't step into this. Okay, let's do that. And we are going to jump down here. And
what now?
why can't he just jump on the cages? That makes no sense. Too high.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting
Anyway,
times.
thank goodness I have this buff over there. Okay, we're gonna jump up here. In these situations, it's always best to... Wait a minute. Yeah, I just took 3 damage. That is something that we can sustain. Maybe.
Wanna dance?
Yeah, you are going back a little bit. Repulsor mines may not be the best when it comes to stuff like that. Okay, let's save. There might be even more. Let's disarm that. Okay, it's attack. 20. Nice. That's 1. Number 2. Okay, 1 step at a time. If you fit.
Someone doesn't like visitors.
Right. Perception fail doesn't sound too good.
Dance breeds madness.
There's another one. Right, and the last one with the remaining. There you go. Let's hope this is kind of all of the traps. Okay, save. That could be even more. One step at a time.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap.
Ah, a gas pit thing again. Okay. Sadly, you can't place whatever remains there of this trap thingy on here. Wait a second. So, Ko'uu.
You can tell Kithrak Therazin that my position has not changed. The egg requires more time. Furthermore... Oh. I was not expecting an Istik. What brings you to my hatchery?
Your hatchery? It's a hatchery. Okay. I heard you're waiting for one last egg to hatch. I came here to steal an egg. Right. Yes. But we also heard that you are waiting for an egg to hatch.
Failure at the first hurdle of existence. Most caretakers would crush it and be done.
Most caretakers would not give the child its fair chance. But I shall. There could be greatness in that shell.
You note that the hope in his voice is tinged with weariness. It's the voice of a man who's fought the inevitable for a long time.
Okay, and it seems like an awful lot of fuss for one egg. What will happen to this egg if it doesn't hatch? Okay, let's see.
Kithrak Therazin will give orders to destroy it. She will say it's a weakling. I'll give it a while longer. And if it doesn't hatch, it will have proven her right.
Well, your art of timing clearly stalling. That's why Kithrak Therazin sent me to bring it to the hand. Now, won't risk its life at all. Give it to me, I'll take care of it. Yeah. Wasting time. Give it to me now, or I'll tell her It's clearly a oh. Okay, so that's interesting. Let's see what this... I actually want to know what the answer for this one would be, but I actually want to get the persuasion right for this. The problem is we don't have that much charisma. But okay.
That is for me to decide. Time for you to leave, I think, Istik. And do not touch the egg.
Okay, so that's how that works. Right, this one is the kick out of dialogue option. It opposes them too much.
I'll give it a while longer.
Yes.
And if it doesn't hatch, it will have proven her right.
So, we're definitely going to use the persuasion thingy. All of those are charisma things. Come on! Right. Thank goodness.
You? What do you know about Githyanki child rearing? Still, the captain's due for an inspection any day now. And if she sees it here... Tell me, what will you do with it if I entrust it to you?
Well, I'll raise it as if it were my own flesh and blood, kind of. I'll make the best omelette you've ever tasted. I'll find another crash one that's more forgiving. Depends how much do you think these things sell for. No, I'll raise it as if it were my own flesh and blood. I'm definitely... The thing is, I would... Well, we will find another crash-ish. One that's more forgiving. In a way, yeah. One... Okay, it will be safe scummy a little bit because I want to take the egg peacefully. So we find some... this answer kind of... raise it as if it were my own. Yes, like humans and other non-Githyanki creatures and it finds a home, yes. That's more forgiving, but not really a crash thing, but okay.
Do you think the Sword Coast is littered with creches? That you found this one was unlikely enough. But you've a spirit about you that's quite inspiring. Perhaps even equal to the challenge. I can no longer ignore that Kithrak very well. Here, take these. They will aid your approach to the egg.
Thank you. Varsh Ko'kuu's boots, caretaker's care. Acid surface don't affect you and you are resistant to acid damage. Huh! That's awesome. Alright. Let's just cover our jump a little bit. Of course we get free prone from this because it's going too far down.
Time to empty. I'd expect to see 15 eggs at the very least.
So let's just hope that there are no more traps around.
Fighting a battle already.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Really now? Oh crap. There's a gas pit there. Huh. Well, that's not good.
Blackets will be done.
Lae'zel, I need your help. Why does she not jump directly over? I was able to jump over here. She's not. That's weird. Look at that.
Please come out.
Of course, there's a teleportation thingy. I have to be very careful now. I am
No time to rest.
going to give this. In the meantime, I'm going to buff myself. And I'm gonna get out of here. Wait, can I actually wear this stuff? Ah! That's the wrong boots. Yeah. Okay. That's how it's supposed to be.
Eager for battle.
So, now, question. We need to put something down here. Do I have some, Yeah, I do definitely have something. We're gonna use the Rex for this. Okay, so some Indiana Jones switcheroo kind of thing. Can we maybe pass through here without taking damage?
Trap. Just as I expected.
Immune to burning acid. Oh, that's actually quite cool. So, and then there's this gas pit kind of thing. Let's see. Can we just pick it up? Probably not. What I have to do is like do a little switcheroo. If that works. No, that's not going to work. Okay. I have to move it to the side. And then we're going to take that up. And that one a little further to the side. Right. Perfect. So
I know what to do.
we're definitely going to get that egg to someone else. Let's just save. Everything seems to be fine for now.
An unhatched Githyanki egg should be the burden of a Varsh, not a warrior, whether ascended or otherwise. And yet, I'm drawn to the warmth of it. A child of Gith and a servant of Vlaakith grows within. Keep it close. Perhaps in our care, it might yet hatch. And don't you dare pass it to that lunatic woman prowling the mountain pass.
Oh. Well, looks like we can't end that quest now. Crap. Will heavily encumber me. 20 weight. That's an awfully heavy egg. Awfully heavy. Alright. Camp supply, backpack. Where do we place certain item thingies? I mean, I could place that up here. For now. I really wanted to give it to the woman. Okay, so find the Githyanki crash, but we got that much already. Find the blood of the thunder. We found a note from the thunder worshippers about a precious relic called the blood of the thunder. We found an oddly shaped crest that belonged to High Priest of yeah, that's still and still the Githyanki egg. Take the egg from the hatchery. We learn of an egg being kept in the Githyanki hatchery. It's guarded by a caretaker and 2 guards. Must be some way to steal it. Well, the question is just, what do we do with it? Okay, let's just talk to him real quick.
Well, will you take the egg or not?
Yes.
We must scout the crash. The purifier, the safest, will be in the infirmary.
What is this? Ah, this safe is infirmary. Wait a minute, we are in the infirmary, aren't we? Hatchery with a single egg. How many does a clutch usually contain?
Kalir's clutch held 3 dozen eggs, more or less. Though I've learned of creches that harbored 100.
Githyanki look quite humanoid. How did you evolve to lay eggs?
Humanoid. How I despise the term. Githyanki are quite superior to humans. Our biology slates state that Githyanki came to lay eggs after we escaped Illithid enslavement and took to the astral plane. It's an asexual process, a favorable change by any estimation. Hideous to imagine a life where I couldn't partake in the pleasures of sex without the looming threat of bearing children.
And who of you two actually lays that eggs? Who does the laying? Curious about the logistics.
Shukiani. Githyanki chosen by Vlaakith herself to bear young. The Queen assigns when and where they must lay, and how many eggs they must bear. The Shukiani pass their eggs in the material plane. In the astral, time barely passes. It is a meticulous process, carefully timed so that the eggs hatch at once.
Interesting. On to other matters now.
Go on then.
Do we even have other matters? Probably not. Interesting.
Don't waste a step.
So, what are we gonna do with the egg? Questions upon questions. There's a wooden crate. Yeah, look at that. Wait.
Eager for battle.
I mean, she can just waltz around here freely, right? She will not take any damage. And this one goes to camp. Right. Or it is safe now. I'll just give her those boots so she doesn't burn herself. If she, it's a prone thing. If you're greedy for the items, bad stuff is going up. Alright. Could I maybe not... Oh, look at that. A ladder. How convenient. What about Raider Zara? Investigation fail. Why? Usually it's perception, not investigation. So, what's going on?
What to do?
Let's just buff ourselves. Wait. Oh, I'm a bit too close to the... Ooh, to the trap.
You are permitted in here. Do not confuse that with being welcome.
Right. So much so to that.
Vlaakith's will be done.
Investigation check again. Fail. Why? Why did she fail so many investigation check? Okay. Why did she fail so many investigation checks? It's wild. Okay, I think.
How delicious.
Be careful.
Indolence breeds madness.
So yeah, let's try it this way. We are. Yeah, we don't need to do anything much. We can just teleport back to Crashy Light, like that. And the others going to group up and go to Crashy Lake just like that. Ta-ta! Problem solved. Now, that's just one teensy weensy issue. Oh! Yeah, look at that. So, if you are not grouped up like that, it's easier for the characters to change positions. It's easiest if you ungroup everybody, but if you are stuck kind of like that, then it gets a wee bit tricky to get the right position. Very interesting indeed.
Need to find a way
okay,
forward.
Anyway, we got the egg. Now, what do we do with that? We could try to hatch it, but we could also just try to to give it to the crazy one. Questions upon questions upon questions. Do we take care of it ourselves? Or do we give it to the... Actually, I don't want to give it away. That might be better. Ah. Maybe I shouldn't have given it to Lae'zel. Because now she has a response to it, right? And that response is kind of like exactly what I don't want. Okay. And behind the infirmary, we are going to check in the next episode. Until then, like and subscribe, of course, and ta-ta!